As everybody knows, Nerve Cowboy is saying goodbye. Happy trails. They're leaving. They put out their anthology of what their best poems were. I didn't get the issue. I've got 3 old issues from Nerve Cowboy. One here is The Winter of 2020. Inside of it is a poem from one of my favorite poets, maybe my favorite poet, Mather Schneider, at the Cab Garage. If you're familiar with Mather Schneider, he's always writing about cabs, right? At the Cab Garage. When the cabbies check out or check in and settle their accounts, they are usually bitching about how slow it is or about how slow it will be, no doubt be, about how the company is trying to fuck them with its fees and errors and bullshit, none of which can be denied, but it gets tiring listening to them every morning bitching and bitching. But there is one guy, only this one guy, not sure what his name is, but he's always all smiles and he always says, "Bad night, eh? Wow, I had a great night. What's wrong with you guys?" When the others made $40, he's going home with $2.20. He's got the paper receipts to prove it. He's no liar. He's just smiling and making money and saying, "What a bunch of whiners. Shit, I had a great week." He has taken it upon himself to do his job as well as he can and not rely on the company to provide for him. He finds his own customers and he keeps them. He is good at his job and professional, and when things go wrong, he just takes it in stride and tries to find solutions. He's like a shining light in this big, dirty garage in the early morning darkness, and while I don't even know his name, I like to stand next to him in the crowd. There you go. Now, guess who else was in this esteemed publication, Nerve Cowboy? The thing about Nerve Cowboy is they didn't do submittable submissions, email submissions. No, you had to print your poems out, fold them up, put an envelope, send them in. And I did that one day a few years ago. And then the envelope came, but you send your self-addressed stuffed envelope. And here my envelope came back in the mailbox, feeling nice and heavy. I said, well, shit. They rejected me. They sent back 5 poems. I sent them 6. They kept 1. And I always wondered, because Nerve Cowboy, they got high standards. What did they see in this poem that they took of mine? I've read it many times. Still don't know. The name of the poem is The Urban Recluse. Do I really need a hidden spot in the hills? A place to stay away from the rat race and the human race? This dark little apartment hides me most of the time. I still have to go out and do the bidding of bosses and jury commissioners. Still have to discuss weather with chatty neighbors. But paid sick time and lowered blinds are nearly as good as towering pine trees in an inaccessible mountain hollow. And let's just be frank, out there in the woods, I would miss being able to jump in my car and go for a drive to fix an abscessed tooth. Plus, here I get a refrigerator for my wine and a freezer for my vodka, and a flushing toilet to piss it all away in. Goodbye, Nerve Cowboy, one of the best.